We got to change that camera, Joe.
Yeah, I got to fix the
yeah.
camera. I'll fix it right now
We'll
while you
fix
guys are
the camera.
talking.
Welcome to the DLP agenda. It's Tommy Simbazo in the house.
I'm in between the boys.
There you go.
Jerking in the boys'
room. Joe Robinson, Rob Mayer. Justin, fresh off, and I mean fresh, as in earlier today, the old colonoscopy.
He sent us pics.
Oh, he did?
Well,
Yeah.
as you know, and it's
He
not
sent Joe and I.
it's not for
He
me
doesn't
to
share with
he
everybody.
gets to tell his own story.
Yeah.
But it's one of my proudest moments was when I saw the inside of myself.
Yeah, and you were very clean.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You could
Now,
eat off of it.
most
Which is
of
ironic.
as many people on this show that listeners know, most of my movements are diarrhea.
Mhm.
And
Well,
as
you
a
know,
result-
like water going through a pipe. It
Right,
cleans it.
exactly.
So, yeah, exactly.
It's power wash.
I mean, who
Sure.
wants to wipe more than once?
Your
Someone
inside
said.
is as smooth as a river stone.
Yeah. So Justin, but his whole, I'm no expert. You've seen yours. Is there a before and I mean, is there a side by side that we can put up?
Oh, yeah.
Because
Well,
I'm getting mine in 2 weeks.
That's Justin's call.
Yeah.
I will say, if mine is a 9, Justin's is a 6. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, fair enough.
Justin may best me in every way except for this.
Okay,
Sure.
nice.
I got him hands
Nice.
down.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to seeing Rob's
All those
Yeah.
bragging rights.
because then we can put a poll up. I'll win that.
No,
fucker.
we talked about it last week. You know,
Where are you putting this poll?
on NBC News.
Speaking of polls, I wonder
If
You know-
one was up Justin's ass.
Yeah. what would be the funniest thing that they could have found up there.
Up Justin's ass.
Mhm, mhm.
I got one.
Like a bullet that he tried to kill himself. It didn't work out.
A small Transformers toy.
Yeah, that's a good
Oh
one.
yeah,
Or a muscle thing.
it transformed into fun.
What were those collectibles that his dad Terry used to
Oh, that's
Funko
right.
Pop?
No,
Yes.
no, he had
No.
like little
Little, treasured keepsakes
little
or whatever?
cottages that
Yeah,
they,
yeah.
they thought they were going to be
Studio
worth.
54?
There was a Beanie Baby type
Yeah,
of
yeah,
thing
yeah,
where
yeah,
people
yeah.
thought there was going to be
A
value. to it.
porcelain collectible.
How about this? Because one of our little gags in the murder mysteries, we have a little fake Oscar. Maybe one night Justin was so proud of his performance. I killed that show at the Bright Box. Put it in me.
I will say those Oscars could
Yeah.
easily be used.
Oh,
as
easily.
easily
Wow.
be used as a.
And they
up,
have.
up to a certain point.
Yeah, exactly.
mean
Once
when
they get up to the
the
base,
base, yeah.
Then you got to be a professional.
Mhm,
Well,
mhm.
Justin will be back next week. So with his whole intact.
Well,
Yes, area. There is a new story time has been recorded. It's
Mhm.
quite good.
We did too, but then we found out I'd already told the first one.
So what had happened is Tommy's telling a story that sounded super familiar.
and I'm like, no,
And I'm like, have you told us before?
no.
And Joe's like, no way. And I'm like, I'm guessing the ending somehow, like how I would know. Yeah.
are you clairvoyant?
Right. I'm guessing Sixth Sense, but claiming I'd never seen it. Right. So we realized, then we double checked that he had told it, but we were told a brand new, fresh one. I'll just give it a little tease. It's about the time Tommy lost his virginity.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, and we get to hear a lot more.
45
yeah.
minutes
Not just
ago.
when he lost his virginity,
Yeah.
but also a lot of times after that he
Oh,
had
yeah.
sex with the same woman. we get to hear
yeah.
about that
And then
too.
he lost something else. So, his freedom.
My mind.
Okay. So look for that. Go ahead and call it Wednesday, the 11th.
Hey, speaking of trips to the doctor,
Okay.
okay. My girlfriend is terrified of the dentist,
Okay.
I'm
Like-
going tomorrow.
like crippling anxiety.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Lou's the same way. She needs gas.
that doesn't make any sense to me because they were just doing the X-rays.
Mhm.
You know, what I mean, if you got to get in there
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
drill or a root canal, I can understand, but just taking the pictures. So hopefully she would go and they wouldn't find anything that would require her to go back. Also, she took her daughter. So
Mhm.
both of them went to the dentist. I think
Mhm.
it'd been the first time in a while. We're not talking about 10 years, but it had been
Mhm.
a nice little stretch since they had gone.
Yeah, yeah.
So she goes to this. They both have cavities.
Okay.
They both.
Okay.
Would you like to guess the combined number of cavities
Between both of them.
between both of them? Would you like to take
And
a guess?
when was the last time they went?
So I think it was maybe 5 years ago, something like that. It'd been a nice little stretch since they had been.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm gonna say 5.
5 cavities between them.
I'm going to say 7.
7 cavities together
Mm-hmm.
collectively.
Yeah.
They have 16 cavities. I said, "What's the record?" Right? 16 cavities.
Sweet, the sweet
half a mouth.
16.
I'm like, what are you eating? Just Jolly Ranchers exclusively? How could you possibly have 16 cavities? So I said, is this a normal thing to say? I go, you should get a second opinion.
No, you should get a
No.
second mouth.
Yeah.
Yes.
You should get a different toothbrush for
You
sure.
should stop eating
Yeah.
Joe's ass for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
What do you
I
gonna
don't
keep
think that'll
going to
keep-
dentist
Don't
until
say
you
that.
you gonna keep going to dentist until one's like, nah, this is good.
Can they
This is the right
even
amount.
do fill 8 in one
No,
session?
that's the thing. So
Yeah.
now she has this crippling anxiety where she's in the bathroom hyperventilating, crying before she goes in just to find out
yeah.
about the. By the way, Ashley has 6 cavities.
Okay.
So she
Okay.
has 6.
Oh.
That's the,
Six.
almost what you guys guessed is the maximum combined.
Yeah,
right. But no, so
Is she in pain?
well, I mean, I don't know if she has soft teeth. I mean, I see her
Yeah.
brush her teeth. In
Okay.
her
Sure.
defense, I've
At
seen
night, at night too.
I've seen her. Please, no,
Okay.
none of us do
I
that.
do. I brush at night.
I wish
Yeah.
I did. I'm
By,
too.
by none of us, you mean everyone but you two.
I get too lazy. I mean, I get too
Yeah, yeah.
high. At
No, I
night.
get that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll,
So
I'll
then-
pass out drunk. where I'm
Yeah,
skipping.
There are
Yeah,
nights
yeah.
that I don't do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. But anyway, so the problem is that now she has this phobia, whatever it is,
Mhm.
and she has already laid the groundwork to be like, look, I need to be drugged
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
order to do this. And the dentist is like, we don't do that.
Oh, then find a dentist that does.
Well, right, of course.
They're
but
going to charge you.
if you're going to find a
Yeah.
dentist that does, I would also say, hey, all 16, do we really need to do 16? But I was like, what's the record?
I mean, I guess 32.
all
your- You only
teeth?
have so many teeth. to
Yeah, yeah,
have-
yeah.
to have-
Every tooth is the record. There's some homeless guy that finally got his life turned
it
around.
can't be
Right.
far off from
Every tooth.
from 16.
Your girlfriend
Yeah.
has the mouth of a homeless man.
I was trying to act normal when I heard the number.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
hard. It was hard
I
to
got-
do.
I got 5
Okay.
fillings at once.
Oh,
and-
you did.
Yeah, and my dentist was
Okay.
like, because I hadn't been in like quite some time.
Yeah.
I have a tooth that needs to come out because it's just crumbling away. So
Oh,
I
this is
started.
happening right now.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
started going to the dentist again, and my dentist was this old Japanese guy.
Yeah.
Mm.
And he looked in my mouth and then said, "Excuse me," and then he performed seppuku right next to. No, he
I don't know what seppuku is.
death before
Oh, I
dishonor.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But no, he was like, "Oh, we will have to do
Oh.
5 fillings."
Does it when he's talking, is his mouth moving differently than the
Yeah,
words that are
yeah.
coming
I
out?
have to
Okay.
read his subtitles, and then
He laughs in the middle.
these teeth, they are all wrong. But he did. I didn't know 5 was a lot till like in the middle of it. He taps me on the chest. He was like, "You are a trooper." I was like, "Oh, thank you, Tooth Sensei."
Cancel my afternoon appointments.
Now I went to and this no lie. I went to the dentist one time, and the dentist goes, "You have some little cavities that we should probably deal with." This is like 10 years ago, and I've been to the dentist. I'm not exaggerating, 8 or 9 times since then.
Mhm.
I've never said another word about it.
I go like every 6 months. I
Yeah.
go to the dentist.
I'm now getting on that schedule because I had some stuff done. Do you floss frantically the day before, or
I love I
because I have a big
obsessively
flossing session?
pick
tomorrow
and
morning.
floss my
Yeah.
teeth.
Okay, you're good
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, yeah.
I have those little
the placards.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
I have
and
them
they're
too,
and
yeah.
they're in my bathroom, and I use them pretty regularly. If I said I use them every day, that
Mhm.
wouldn't be true,
Mhm.
but pretty regularly, my teeth get flossed.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, they're always, they always give you the crap about not flossing.
right.
But in the case of Ashley and her daughter, I mean, what are you going to do in lieu of? You should floss.
Yeah.
Other than that, they're just going to have to remove all your teeth.
Is it diet or lack of taking care of them?
Oh no, I
What
don't think it's
combination?
either one. I think
Just
some
bad
teeth are
genes.
conducive
some
to
teeth.
some
Sure,
teeth are
sure.
conducive
I
to
still have
that.
some baby teeth in.
You
What?
do?
And they're always every time they're like, wow. And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty special. Yeah.
So did the other
Wow.
tooth just never make it?
Never made it. Just said, I'm good. So
Have they done
Yeah.
X-rays and they're like, yeah, there's no tooth in the chamber behind it?
well,
Is
they've
that-
talked about it. Maybe you should pull it if it gets bad. They're like, it's fine. I'm like, all right. well,
Rob baby tooth man.
That's
Do
me.
you have your wisdom teeth?
I don't even know what that means. Yeah.
You
What?
don't know what it means?
No, I don't know.
I never
So-
got wisdom teeth, but now they're saying that I have very tiny ones that are starting to come in, and I'm like, I'm almost 50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're lying.
Yeah.
My-
I don't. I've heard that my whole life. I don't know what it means.
So mine were impacted, so they
Mhm.
had to get them out.
Mhm.
And I might have told this on the air before. Maybe I won't go through. It won't be as long as the story that you told that we've realized 25 minutes later. That was,
I realized.
but one time they go, yeah, the human mouth has 36 teeth. And I'm like, huh. So I start counting my teeth.
Yeah.
24. So I'm like,
After your favorite TV
Had
show.
you ever had anything like you ever had anything removed, or is just like
well, clearly I have,
yeah?
but
Yeah.
I don't remember having 12 teeth removed.
No.
Isn't that?
Kelsey is in the dental world. She's
Oh, yeah.
so
Am I right
satisfied.
about
She said-
that? The number of teeth?
She's masturbating
Kelsey?
to this conversation.
Yeah. Am I right
Yeah.
about the number of teeth? It might be 8 that I'm missing, not 12.
And is baby teeth, is that rare? We didn't know this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
it's-
about baby penis?
Hello.
It's got to
So
be.
that's a baby penis.
Yeah, it's got to be.
I don't have one of those in my
multiples.
mouth.
It's just, oh, this is just my baby penis. It'll fall off, and I'll get my adult.
I don't have a wisdom dick. My cock is not wise.
Yeah, I guess the teeth I'm missing, they have to be multiples of 4,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
I think it might be 34 to 24. I don't know.
Okay.
But
Baby
I-
teeth is normal. It's not uncommon, Kelsey. What about missing 10 teeth?
Yeah,
Is that
okay, well, I'm
common?
missing 12 teeth. Is that
Is
common?
a third of your teeth gone? Is that weird?
What did she say there? Because here's the thing. If people say I have a big mouth, I don't.
Right.
I have a small mouth.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
it's not a
nice.
literal term. You
It
know
can't
that.
even
Okay.
house my. Yeah, I know. I can't even house all my teeth.
Well, that's
Can't
it's
house all my
genetic.
teeth.
We get wisdom teeth, which Rob, it's molars that come in
Oh,
later.
okay.
That then,
Mhm.
because we chew soft foods now as a society,
Yeah.
our jaws are shorter, so we
Okay.
don't need those teeth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what? You've told me. I will forget that.
Yeah,
immediately. I
you won't
to.
forget that he told that story.
I will not
before,
forget
but you
that.
No,
remember
but he
that.
knows
Hey.
who Red Eye is.
This isn't on the thing, but I have no idea who Drewski is.
Oh,
Yeah.
you've seen him.
I know
Yeah,
I've seen him.
Yeah.
But I don't know
I guess
where he came from.
I think he's famous for just being on the internet. Am I right
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that?
I think
Yeah,
he's an
and I
internet
guess he's
celebrity.
a comic, and now I think he's like a talking head on. He's in like a T-Mobile commercial. Now.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
they put him in the mainstream. It's a little bit like because he was also a little edgy. It's a
okay.
little like Snoop Dogg. He's got songs called "Cop Killer," whatever. And
Well,
now
he seems very likable, happy-go-lucky.
Oh yeah,
guy.
no, yeah. But I'm saying his original stuff
Yeah.
could be a little edgy,
Sure.
and then they just mainstream these guys. And by the way, I don't care.
No,
Sure.
yeah,
It
good
doesn't
for him.
affect me. I'm
Yeah.
fine
No.
with it. Yeah.
Well, sorry for not knowing you.
But anyway, I'll
Drewski.
keep you posted. I know it. I don't know how many trips
Please do.
she has to go to in order
Hey.
to get all those.
Here's hoping they all get taken out for you,
I
buddy.
already, but that conversation has already been had.
Gum job.
I said if they do that
Mhm.
during the in between, let's
Mhm.
talk.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
then go back to whatever. I want you to have teeth.
Yeah.
Steph says I have a small mouth to the irony. Well, you
Yeah.
put it to
Yes.
work.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, it's not the size of the mouth; it's how many penises you
Hey
can fit in
now,
there.
classic John F. Kennedy quote.
Speaking of 16,
I was in Colorado where you guys were crushing it in all places, Chestertown,
crushed
Maryland.
it. We'll get to that.
never or
I thought you were going to do Colorado. Oh, we'll
No.
talk about Chestertown.
yeah, I
Yeah.
thought I did a nice segue to
Oh,
it.
okay. I thought you were going to talk about
It doesn't
Colorado.
fucking
That's okay.
matter.
We'll
Yeah.
we'll
I
talk
was
about
going
it.
by the
No, we
order.
can talk about Colorado if you want.
No,
Okay.
now we're in
Never
Chestertown.
Yeah,
mind.
you know, we can talk about neither.
Hey, this is my show now. We're talking about
Tommy-
pizza toppings.
All right, it's your show, Tommy. Produce.
Yeah, guys, we're doing D&D now. Get some dice
No,
out.
I meant that's on there.
Oh, okay. Guys, so we did go to Chestertown. You ever been to Chestertown before?
I don't believe I have.
I have.
I might have. I feel like I've done some gigs with Mickey throughout the years where I've been to places I've never heard
Yeah, that happens.
Mhm.
So it's about an hour and 15 minutes from my house.
of. Okay.
Right. And
It's not
so
close to anyone.
It is bum fucky.
it is. As a
say
matter of
that?
fact,
Go-
you have to turn off on this road, and then you're going about 7 miles just down like a.
And it's like an Elks Lodge or something.
It
Yeah.
is. It is an Elks
Not
Lodge.
like, yeah.
I thought we were in trouble when we got there because first of all, every light is on and they're all fluorescent, and it's they don't dim in any way.
No.
There's no
Okay.
intimacy. There's no theater setup.
The stage is not a stage. It doesn't exist.
Mhm.
It's just the floor.
Yeah, the front of the room.
And
Okay.
remember, this show, we're doing a radio show. So Justin and I are sitting down. I don't know if people could see us.
Yeah.
Probably they couldn't. They could hear us, which
Probably
is
not.
so now there's no stage. The lights are on. They also charged I think it was like $40. And because they were also doing an Italian dinner.
Yeah,
And
Right.
I love this place. So I don't want to be critical, but
step it up.
yeah, it wasn't the
At least
best.
do spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me a meatball.
They did
right?
tortellini
Yeah.
that were moist
and they were kind of little Parmesan cheese on them or
Yeah.
whatever,
That's the salad was good.
and they were garlic knots.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
it was free.
It wasn't
it was
free.
free for us.
Well, it was free for us.
That's what
yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So anyway, but that's fine. I didn't care what the meal was. However, where they were serving it was also where we were doing our sound.
Yeah.
So we had to move all
Our
of our.
green room was their kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was three,
A little makeshift action.
yeah, there were three women. Probably one of them was named Marge, I think, or whatever. They're in the
Mhm.
kitchen, and we have to try to move out of the way so they can serve their garlic knots, and they're serving it through the window and waiting for us to then get into this so we can see and do our sound. I'll show you a picture of the sound equipment. I don't know a lot about sound equipment.
Mhm.
Looked a little antiquated to me.
They said they just had.
That's
it
what I was
installed.
saying. So
Yeah.
I think I insulted them a little bit because I go, well, this it might be too, and I can't remember how I said it. I go, what do you mean it's brand new? Which it very well could be.
Oh.
I don't know sound,
Yeah,
but I knew that there was no.
But you know how to insult people.
Don't worry, I got that out of the way. So I didn't have I had an aux cable. I couldn't find anywhere to plug it in. We got the Bluetooth working, but then the microphones couldn't work at the same time as the sound, and we had to use the microphones or we had no show. So there was literally no sound. The introduction at the beginning, the bell, the
And our murder mystery, the sound is a character.
of
Yeah.
course, yeah. And so not only do the dun dun does, but there's phone ring. Remember, we have phone
Oh,
calls
there's all
during this,
kinds of
all
production.
kinds of stuff that's important, and the show can't flow without it. We don't have that.
Robbie would have killed himself.
Oh, Robbie would not have made it.
Robbie wouldn't have been necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So now I'm like, well, we really have we're really up against it. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna make this work.
Can I tell the story that happened before the show started?
Sure.
So we go back now. It had a ballroom area where we were in, right?
Mhm.
And then there was also a bar. Okay, so we go over to the bar area, and at this point, it is just me, Marianne, and Mario.
Mhm.
Okay, that's 3 M's. We go over there. We see behind the counter there's a sheer umbrella that is upside down coming from the ceiling.
Right.
And I was like, "What's the deal with that umbrella?" And the woman Bernice, she was like, "That's the MFer umbrella." And I was like, "What's that mean?"
Okay.
She was like, "If you say MFer, you got to put $1 in that umbrella." And I was like, "What about other swear words?" She was like, "You say whatever the fuck you want. You just can't say MFer."
You can say F, but not
You
with
can't
the
say
M.
MF.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
now Eric and them, they've found their way back to the bar.
Yeah.
And Eric was like, "So what's the deal? Do we have like a tab or something?" And I was like, "Yeah, but they're making us do this fun thing. They put our tab under the name motherfucker, and you have to order a motherfucking drink, right?" So Eric goes over, and Eric doesn't believe me. Eric's like, "I don't know. Tommy's being too sincere." So he gets over there, and he says he's standing next to Mario, and he looks at Marianne and I. He goes, "Mario told me. He told me what the deal is. You're not gonna get me. He told me." And Marianne looks at me. She was like, Marianne, he told. And I was like, "No, he didn't. Eric is fishing. I know Eric.
Yeah.
Eric is fishing to see if
Yeah.
he'll give it up." And I was like, "I'm fine, whatever, Eric, whatever." So then he orders his drink. This woman, Bernice, he was like, "Bernice, can I get a drink?" And then Bernice starts to go make a drink. And I told right there, I was like, "Bernice, I'm sorry. You told us that fun little game you wanted to play. Eric doesn't want to play along. I'm so sorry." And this woman has no idea what I'm talking. So now Eric's like, "Fine, Bernice, can I have a motherfucking drink? Put it on the motherfucking tab." And everyone's
$312
yeah,
later.
all the people were like, "Ooh." So Eric had to do it. But then at the end of the show, we got
Dumbass Eric.
we did get the whole crowd to yell "motherfucker." And she
Oh.
comes out, she's like, "You owe me $1,000."
Love it.
they
Well, hey, good prank.
Yeah,
in
Love
the
it.
show, they say motherfucker because we do the Pulp
They
Fiction.
do.
Yes.
They do.
So
Yeah.
the guy who said motherfucker,
Yes.
he was a Methodist minister.
Oh,
They
he
got
committed to it.
yes. Now here's the thing. I said, "Do you want to play a role?" He said yes, and then I gave it to him, and I guess wants to get excommunicated or whatever. But
Mhm.
yeah, he was
When you're playing a role, it's not you saying.
Yeah,
that,
it's
the
no,
character.
it's the
Yes.
character.
That's
It's
fine.
got nothing to do with
Right.
it. So there was a bunch of great moments, but when we at the end during the reveal, and there's actually a reel up on Instagram of this, where we have 3 songs that are played. They each represent a character, and the song that ultimately plays at the end, it represents the killer, and then they run out. Well, one of the songs is OPP by Naughty by Nature. And of course, Justin has done this a few other times when there's been like furries and things like
It's now
that.
a staple,
Right.
Pegging.
Where he walks over to usually an older member of the audience and says, "Hey, do you know what this means?" Well, the woman that he walked over to ask what OPP means was probably the oldest person we've ever had at one of our
Probably
shows.
like 80 some years.
Yeah,
Sure.
she was
She's
well
lived.
she was well into her 80s. He walks over, he asks her if she knows what it means. Of course, she doesn't. He gives her the first two words, other people's. Now, she's originally gets troubles, which
Yes.
OPT and OPP.
No-
I can understand why there would be
Okay.
some
Not a big
confusion.
acronym.
The lady that's sitting next to her, who's probably in her late 70s, the young lady sitting
Yes.
next to her, whispers in her ear. Now, as soon as she whispers in the ear, this old lady covers her mouth like, oh my God, like hearing that word.
Yeah.
Now, she was also cracking up, so I
Yeah.
enjoyed that. But she was like, oh my gosh. Now, this lady's not going to say that word because she's never said it in her life. And
Mhm.
she's not
Or
going to
it's
say
been
it.
a while.
She's not going to say it for the first time in front of the Elks Lodge.
Sure.
However, the woman next to her couldn't fucking wait to say it. And as soon as they said, all right, well, you say it, she grabbed the microphone from him and screamed pussy
Yeah.
into the microphone.
And meanwhile, the table next to them, the one's going, "That's my mom."
Oh, that we bring people together. There's a clip of that, by the way, on our Instagram. What is it? DLP agenda. or
DLP
fucking
agenda, Instagram. Yes.
Mhm.
However, the very, very last song,
And Dial Productions Instagram.
the very last song that's played during the show is Sublime's "What I Got."
Mhm.
And what Eric does is he plays it, from the beginning, and then when they do the I can play the guitar like a motherfucking riot,
Yeah.
he then does a bad guitar solo. Now, normally we then kick in the song,
The actual real song.
the actual real song, but of course we can't do that because no audio can be played. So he just sings the whole song, and I wouldn't say all the audience because maybe 8 people in the audience had actually heard that song before.
Right.
I don't know. When they yell "motherfucker," that it seemed like the whole room.
No,
yelled
there were a lot of
"motherfucker."
people
That was
singing
a
out.
release.
Our entire cast was singing.
Mm.
The table of Justin was calling the Coke dealers
Yeah.
to
We
the
got a
right were
nice
singing.
message from the Coke dealer.
Yeah, and there was a few others, and they were singing it as well. After the show, a lady walks up to Eric. By the way, Eric and Tommy, I'm going to go back a little bit.
Okay.
Since they didn't have sound, they had to do all of it either a cappella or when they did Amish Paradise, real quick, they went in the back and learned how to
We
do
did.
it.
We
Musicians.
bussified
These guys are
Amish
musicians.
Paradise.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
man, they murdered,
Yeah.
murdered hard.
I wish I was
both
there.
shows, both songs. They sang "All That She Wants." Then they sang Amish
Well,
Paradise.
we sing all that she wants with like a very low backing track.
Mhm.
So it was basically doing it a cappella.
Yeah.
And then Eric was like, "Fuck that. I'm not doing that again." So he went back and he learned Amish Paradise on the guitar, and we ran through it a couple times. And then went out and I told the crowd, I was like, "Hey, look, we don't have backing track, but Eric and I are a 2-man musical comedy act called Bussy."
got a plug in.
You almost better if they know that you're dealing with an uphill battle and you overcome it.
Well,
Yeah.
they were ready to laugh,
Yeah.
and this crowd was incredible. It was so much fun. But then after Eric played the "What I Got," he ended up singing the I guess the first verse and chorus of the song. This lady walks up to him afterwards and goes, "Let me tell you something. That song at the end was great. The guitar solo might need a little bit of work, but the song was great. I'm gonna tell you that could be a hit." That I'm telling you, I own music,
That could be a hit.
and that could 100% be a hit.
Well, thank you, Elks Lodge. We hope to be back. Brandon says, "Hey, love listening to your pod. It was great meeting you all." Apparently, they were the Coke dealers that was affectionately named. Sent us a lovely photo.
Oh, I also want
to be back, Brandon.
Well, real quick before you go, I also want to comment on the people that played Brandon and Brenda.
Mhm.
Big fan of Brenda.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Brenda
Yeah.
she was a little bit of she had some size to her.
Yeah.
I mean, gigantic breasts.
Mhm.
By the way, I don't think she'd be embarrassed saying that.
Yeah, she was gross. You're right, Joe.
Yeah, I don't think she'd be embarrassed me saying that because she was obviously proud of him. She was motorboating her brother, quote unquote. But
Sure.
it's really her husband. but
Okay. Yeah.
They were playing brother and sister on the.
Was
in the show.
she was wearing all denim?
That's right. She was
Yeah,
wearing
yeah.
all denim.
Mm.
She also had a little bit of a CT. Did you notice that?
Oh, I didn't check.
I
out
was
the
surprised
CT.
Justin didn't mention that.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was proud of what God gave her for sure.
Yeah.
Let's hear a little something. Speaking of music, a little Joe doing a little something here for Jeremy Roofing. Also, we got to talk about our guy Randolph Rice and Rice Law. You already know them. You can't go anywhere in Maryland without seeing Rice Law TV, radio, billboards. They're everywhere. But here's the thing. They're not everywhere because they advertise. They're everywhere because they win. People hire them. They get results. Word spreads. That's why you see them. If you've been in a car, truck, motorcycle accident, any motor vehicle accident, that's the team you call from consultation. No pressure. And when you free consultation, no pressure. And when you hire them, if you're talking to actual lawyers, and you're not getting passed around. You're actually talking to the people. You're talking to Randolph Rice and his crew. They fight for every penny you deserve, make sure you're getting the right medical treatment, and even help you get your car repaired or replaced. So if you need a lawyer, reach out to Randolph Rice and Rice Law by calling their office 410-583-6969 or visiting ricelawmd.com. And remember, for the best advice, call Rice. I almost needed the Rice Law because Keckner and I, no exaggeration, were almost killed in a car accident.
No,
What?
Not an exaggeration. And we may have survived, but it would have been a bad one. So we had a run in Colorado, and it was in Colorado Springs, Steamboat Springs, Grand Junction, Fort Collins. You probably heard of the first one and the last one, but not the middle two. Fort Collins is where Colorado State University is.
that a
Colorado
college?
Springs is where the Air Force Academy is. The other two I'd never heard of. Beautiful towns. But the first drive is supposed to be 3.5 hours. They're calling for 6 to 10 inches of snow on that Friday.
wow.
Now, it got less than that. We're like, okay. And it was one of these drives where it's a beautiful drive, but it's foggy. So, no, it's not. You're seeing nothing. And it turned into a 5.5 hour drive. And it was like the weather would be bad. Then there'd be a break. And like, oh, we're through it. And then it would be up again. This happened like 4 times. So we're getting about 30 miles out, and we're going up a legitimate mountain. And the car coming down, it's in a sedan, not a good car for
Head-on
the snow.
collision.
Brake starts fishtailing.
Mm.
And I look up, I go, oh my God.
Are you driving, by the way?
I'm not driving. Dave's
Okay.
driving. But between the car and the car in front of us, which is a decent gap, that car is now swerved into. And it's one lane. And as he sees it, he tenses up and then swerves and goes past us. And I look back and I couldn't see because of the fall. I don't know what happened. I couldn't hear crash. But there was a ditch, so we wouldn't fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
But if we get hit there, we're probably spinning. There's cars behind us. Who the fuck knows where we end
Yeah.
up? But it was like, holy shit, right? We're like, okay. And then we're
How
like,
long into the drive is that?
this is at the last 45 minutes. We have 45 minutes to go.
Oh,
So the last play, we're like, let's just go really slow. Take our time. This guy's on our ass. Relax. We're not speeding up for you, bro. We're taking our sweet fucking time.
Yeah.
You know, the whole idea to get there and take a nap shot at that's no longer happening, right? But it was just the whole trip was just drive. Now the rest of the days, they're beautiful drives because the weather was great. It cleared up. It got warm. No snow. No weather issue. Just picturesque. But the third night in Grand Junction and a little bit of a more rowdier town. I had a good time. We had a good time. The show was great. And after the show, I have a few while Dave's on stage. And then we go back to the hotel. There's a restaurant right next to the hotel that we plan on grabbing food in. And it's only like 9:30, right? We go in and they say they're not serving food anymore. So, okay, well, where can we go? Right. Now, normally when you walk into a restaurant, the door you open it just shuts on its own, right?
Mhm.
So we go to leave and the door doesn't shut, which I don't know that. This guy yells at a table of 4 people. He goes, shut the door. It's not that fucking hard.
Oh, geez.
Mm.
Now, I've had a few,
Right.
and I go, say please. It's not that fucking hard. Fuck off. Then we walk away. Now, I'd hate to be the guy that just says something and leaves, but he would say something as we were leaving.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm in the right. Now, I didn't want to fight, but I did want a confrontation. Because what would have happened was he would have realized who Dave was.
Yeah.
And I would have been like, hey, sorry that we drove 6 hours to get here in the snow. Sorry that it was hard for us to get here. And then we did a show, a packed house. We sold out. We just want to get something to fucking eat. We don't know how the fucking door works because every door exists and a restaurant fucking closes. So fuck you and your hospitality. We don't know who you are. We're strangers here. Thanks a lot, Grand Junction, you piece of fucking shit. And that guy would be like, oh, you're Todd Packer. I wanted that to happen.
Oh, The Office.
Yes, exactly. But they didn't follow us. So.
Ah.
okay.
But I'm saying I know you. I'm guessing. Okay, what would you say in that situation, Joe? Nothing. Keep walking, and then what would Tommy do?
Tommy would murder that person. They would have rued the day that they ever said anything. What would I have said? Who am I with? Am I with Tommy?
You're with Dave. You're in
I'm
the
with-
exact same situation.
Yeah, I probably would have said something as
Yeah.
well. You know,
Okay.
but I do this in my car.
Mhm.
So in my car, I get honked and beeped. Not in my new car because it drives itself, but my old car because I'm a bad driver.
Yeah.
And when people honk at me and
Mhm.
I roll down the window, and go, "Hey, listen, I'm just not a very good driver. I'm sorry."
Yeah.
And it always
Like that, I think you should leave sketch. Like, don't you know what you're doing? Like, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
this is hard.
I go, "Hey, I'm really sorry. I'm not a very good driver." And
Yeah.
I've never had it's happened to me 3 times. I've never had them where they didn't say, "Oh, okay, sorry about that."
Oh,
So it
All
also
right.
it wasn't cold out. It was nice. It wasn't like.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah.
that's fucked up.
What do you do? I mean, you don't leave it alone.
I mean,
You say something.
Yeah, I probably would have said just what you said.
Yeah.
Do you
but
stick a fork in his hand?
yeah, I go in. I take my box cutter, which of course I'll have on,
Yeah.
and it goes right underneath his throat. And I was like, "You close the fucking door."
Oh, so you would have
No.
done the right thing.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, there was one time, and I play this often in my head
Right.
when I was dating this girl, and we were going into Blockbuster Video. That's how I know how old this story is. We're going into Blockbuster Video, and we were talking. We're having a conversation. The woman opens the door for us, and we go in, and we didn't say thank you. And the woman was like, you say thank you." And I was like, "Well, I mean, I didn't ask you to open." Okay, all right.
Yeah.
You know, at that point, I was like, "Yeah, you're right, but I really wish I was right in this situation."
So you didn't tell her off.
No, I
That's
didn't
the
tell her.
right. And
the elderly black woman that held the door for us.
No, I think about that too. It's like when you let somebody in and they don't wave. That's on them.
Yeah,
They're they're so if you're by the way, you should have said thank you.
I should've.
She was right,
should've,
but
100%.
she probably shouldn't have scolded you either.
No.
Well, I felt bad at the final night was the Office Trivia Show, and I'm pretty much mentally fried. We both are. And there's this thing at the end where the two finalists, there's a scene that they rehearse in the green room, and then we go out and we perform. And there's 2 different scenes, and they get confused a lot of times, and I don't know why. Their lines are in boldface. Enough people have gotten confused where it's probably my fault
Mhm.
that this happened. But I was particularly like not in the mood. I was short fuse, and the guy's like, "Well, who are we again?" I go, "Who are you guys in the show?" I go, "In the scene, anyone that's not boldface is us." He's like, and he kept asking me questions, and it's right there. I'd given each team the same. I'd given Team A
you
2 of the same scene and Team B 2 of the same scene. It's not. I didn't give them a choice. I gave them, and then he's like, I'm confused. It's the same thing. I'm like, dude, it's so simple. And then I look at him. Oh, I'm 100% wrong.
Oh, that sucks.
Of course, how could you choose between 2 scenes if they're the same fucking scene, right? The other team has the other scene, and no one knows what's happening. And I'm like, okay, did you guys want some free food or something? Yeah, there's a bathroom. Can you have a T-shirt? Have a once you go white, you'll still be tight T-shirt. Are we cool?
Oh, that reminds me that I have to send T-shirts to the winners. I haven't done that yet. Just
Oh.
in my head. Sorry. Okay.
No, it's okay.
Mm.
It's okay. What did Joe repeat already that the chat is making fun of you about in your selective listening? Apparently, you said something already. I don't know. I missed
I'm
it.
sure that I
Yeah,
have. I'm sure that I
I'm sure
have.
So I talked about the idea. Did I talk about on the air the rules draft idea? Or was that off air about a relationship or a bit?
Oh no,
No.
that sounds familiar. Repeat it.
Well, I don't know if it's an actual comedy bit or a real life relationship thing where you have like you're together. And like we need to have some ground rules, some rules, not big rules like don't hit me and shit like that, but like don't leave dishes in the dishwasher
Mhm, yeah.
overnight. And then it's your turn for your rule, and then we go back. We just have to accept the rules.
Okay.
So
How many did you get?
it's a work in progress.
God, I wanna do this.
Yeah. Okay.
First one for Ashley would be brush your teeth.
Okay. Yeah.
First one.
I think you guys
At
decide.
night.
Second one would be
yeah.
floss.
Okay.
What would our rules for you be?
3, rinse, oral rinse.
Yes. All-
First would be wash your
Yes.
dick in the sink,
yeah.
brush your balls.
Now I don't. That's a good question. What would mine be? I don't know. Obviously, a lot of times when her and I are talking, she feels like she's getting lectured, and the reason she feels that way is because she is. So they would probably be one of the rules.
Sure.
Yeah.
But then you have to go with it. So I had referenced this when I was talking to Jay about it. I said, and I was talking about Twanda. And by the way, I told Twanda all this, and we had a fun, lighthearted moment. So I'm not speaking out of school here, but how it would drive me crazy when I'd drive us somewhere. We're going to Target or wherever, a restaurant, and she would just insist on telling me where to park. And like she'd always talk about we need to be more active, but God forbid that's a walk to the Target. You know, we better be as close as possible.
Yeah.
Now, if it's raining or bad weather, I'll drop you off. But like, just let me park where the fuck I'm going to park. I'm driving.
Yeah.
So we go out the other night. It was she turned 50 last month, so we go out for dinner, and we're driving to this place, and I see this spot, and I like tuck in this little shortcut, and it's like it's the closest spot. There's one car in front, and then there's the fucking the road, then the door. So it's the closest I can get that's available. And I pull in, and I'm like, man, I'm thinking proud of myself. She goes, oh, it's awfully tight here. And I go, that's so fucking funny to me because, and I tell the whole story.
Yeah.
I've never heard
And
you
here
say
I-
that.
Yes. I say, you just, and then she opens the door and he goes, you know what? It wasn't tight. It was just a normal fucking spot. And I was like, it's like muscle memory
You're
or
right.
something. It's just, you have to shit on my parking.
It's funny you say that. The last relationship that I was in prior to the one I was in,
Yeah.
Mhm.
that person would drive around the parking lot for hours looking for a spot.
Just take a
close.
spot.
And I'm like, look, I know I'm older, but I can make it. I'll make it to the Applebee's.
Right.
We never went to Applebee's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Why
saying?
not?
But this isn't like
Neighborhood
airport
grill.
parking where you
Right,
could be a million
right.
miles away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how far can I be away? But yeah,
The
that's
farthest you're away is a 25-second walk. Yes.
right. Right.
If you can't do that, then by the way, you're going to walk more in the store. By the way, if you're going to Walmart or something, you're
Yeah.
gonna walk more in the walking.
Well, I use one of those little carts.
Hey, look, I have a story that I don't know. I've been
Yeah.
telling it. I told it online, and other people. I'll tell you guys a story. Right?
Yeah.
So my mom is now living with my uncle in Newport News, Virginia.
Okay.
Or as I like to say, my mom lives on a farm upstate
Yeah.
with other moms where she can play. But
Hampton Roads area.
last Sunday, my mom said that she was on egg duty.
Mhm.
And so my mom she posted on Facebook, she collected chicken eggs, goose eggs, and turkey eggs. Right. And later that day, Lou was like, oh, we should have called your mom today. And I was like, it's funny you say that. I saw her post. She collected eggs. And she was like, what kind of eggs? I was like, well, it's funny you say that because there were different types of eggs. There was chicken eggs, goose eggs, and turkey eggs. And Lou was like, turkey eggs? And I was like, yeah. She was like, turkeys lay eggs? And I was like, the bird turkey? She was like, do all birds lay eggs? And I was like, yeah. You are 50 years old. How has this never come up?
She knows about the birds and the bees,
Yeah.
about the birds and the
She's like,
eggs.
what about Easter bunnies?
What came first, the turkey or the live birth?
Hey, this is not on the thing, but I wanted to talk about it. But you're mentioning eggs and turkey. So last week, Justin talked about his coworker that went on the first date, and the guy ordered a plain hamburger,
And a glass of
done, and a
milk.
glass of milk, and that was a deal killer. So it got me thinking, what would be you're on a first date with a girl? What
Okay.
would be the deal killer for what she ordered?
How hot is this girl?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. She could eat a
Yeah.
turd
Yeah,
if she was
she-
hot
Oh
enough.
no,
right?
be realistic. You're not
Okay.
going to date a girl that eats a turd. okay?
One dog turd, medium rare.
And a menu. It's not gonna be on the menu
Yeah.
either.
I think. By the way, if she orders nothing, that's a red flag.
I dated a girl once. I went on a couple dates with maybe 1 or 2 dates with this girl that didn't like to eat in front of me.
Red flag.
So, and I would like, then why are we going out to dinner?
Yeah.
Because she wouldn't order any food.
When she
And-
put her napkin up in front of her
Yeah,
face.
she would like hide.
And I
like,
love going out to dinner. That's
Of
one of the
course.
I
things I
guess
want.
her mandible jaw would open up. Ah.
She looks like Bane.
Yeah, you ugly motherfucker.
I want her to be normal. Like, don't like. Let's say you eat. Don't eat the most you like to eat,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
don't like fake fucking get a salad and act like you're a bird or something.
No,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
say this though. If somebody gets like, they get a whole like pot roast,
Yeah.
if they eat a huge amount,
They get a-
appetizers, that's also a red flag.
They get a full
Right.
rack of barbecue
Yeah,
ribs.
yeah.
Oh,
But are they doing that because they eat a lot, or they're just trying to take advantage of you, making you spend more money?
I
It's a
wouldn't- I
test.
never-
Either
yeah.
way, it could be a red flag.
Yeah, no, you're right.
What
about
if they don't eat anything? They just get it all to go.
it.
Yeah,
No,
or it's a
that's the
red flag.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how real this is, but I've seen TikToks about
Mhm.
this where like a guy will take a girl out to dinner and she orders for her kids that are back at home too to get.
I've
So
seen
I
that.
did see that. Yeah, that
yeah,
seemed
yeah.
fake to me,
Yeah,
though.
Yeah, that's be a red flag. First of all, she has kids out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. I've told this before. I know I've told it before, but I remember one time going to the diner and Mickey Coachella ordering liver and onions. If a
Oh,
woman ordered
yeah.
liver and onions,
yeah. I'm like,
That
are you
was-
secretly
yeah.
80?
I'd be like, no organ meats. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
why? He looked at the menu and he was like, I'm gonna have the
It was
liver and
also
onions.
like a diner that has a menu that's everything available.
yeah.
Fucking
There's nothing
Mickey.
you can't. You want a gyro? You want an omelet?
When's the last
you
time
want-
you had liver?
Never in my life.
I
don't
mean,
think. I don't
I've
think
had
I have.
chicken livers that that
Yeah,
have
yeah,
been,
yeah.
but not much. At pate, I guess. But I would say in my life, I
Yeah.
may have tasted liver 5 times.
Yeah, I think I'm around there. about
Yeah,
5
I don't.
times.
I'm not a fan.
No.
Well, all right. Brittany says, "What is wrong with ordering a rack of ribs? Nothing is wrong with that.
Nothing.
Brittany. That's,
No.
now, what
Nothing.
if you
Just
get
how you-
Mexican?
If you house it,
They got the chips and the salsa.
Yeah.
She drinks the salsa.
She drinks the queso.
Yes. No, she licks the queso.
I really can't say anything. I eat like a raccoon.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah.
obviously we know.
If she drops it on something on the floor and picks it up and eats it, I know you don't get.
What did she drop?
Yeah.
French,
Was it?
French fry.
What kind of floor is
She
it?
dropped a turd off her plate.
Is it a carpet?
It's called. Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna bother me a lot.
Okay.
A French fry, a floor French fry.
What if she has like some barbecue sauce, something on her, and you go, "You got something on you?" She goes, "I'll get it later."
All right. Okay. Or she tells you to lick it off.
She sounds pretty hot now.
And
That
she
I like.
steps on your balls and calls you a worm.
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Is there
yeah.
a condiment that she could order that would be a problem?
I think a combination. Like if it's like
She
let's-
orders 1,000-year egg. What's the Korean
Yeah.
fermented egg?
yeah, if it's like breakfast and she wants like horseradish on her eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Hey, what about ketchup on your eggs?
I mean, I've seen people do that. It does seem a little.
It's delicious.
Childish.
If you haven't
Yeah.
tried it. I like catchy on my eggies.
You know,
Mhm.
today we talked about this today. I was on the morning show today, and today is National Ranch Day.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
I don't think it needs a day.
I
We
had
got-
ranch last night.
Yeah.
A lot of people called in.
Yeah.
And they were talking about their love of ranch.
How does it make you feel if you're a black person? The idea of Black History Month is to educate people about Black history.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But ranch also gets a day.
Well, they get a month.
Yeah, they-
Okay,
Yeah.
but like we need to be
The
we're,
shortest
we're in the
month.
sa- we're, people need to be educated and learn about
For
ranch
me,
and
it's
celebrate ranch.
for me, it's Ranch Month.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I
I
think-
celebrate it like
okay.
all
Your
month.
birthday.
I think
It's
black
my birthday
people-
weekend.
I think black people are more than 28 times more important to the world than,
Than
ranch.
ranch.
Yes.
So a lot of people would disagree.
You know what? No one will disagree on this. Breaking news.
Oh.
Well, it's not that exciting.
Oh darn!
But Justin, Eric, and myself are gonna do an episode of Laughs Count Anywhere. We're gonna do a little obviously little build to wrestling, but mainly in the sort of spirit of the Dream Girl draft. We're gonna draft basically a dream wrestler between these 8 categories, still work in progress.
Mhm.
Their entrance, like the Undertaker has a famous entrance to the ring, catchphrase, their song they come on the ring to, how good they are on the mic, their finishing move, their best like WrestleMania or peak outfit, a submission move,
Oh, and then you'll put up a poll with all.
Yes,
Oh, that
exactly.
sounds awesome.
and then there's storyline. So you could have the Undertaker's entrance with Roddy Piper's mic skills, with Bret Hart's catchphrase, with the Iron Sheik's finish. You know, so you could do all that, and then people will pick and vote who had.
Just
who's the
saying,
best.
whatever wins, you can pump that into AI and it'll spit you out a video of that.
And consider it done.
Yeah.
All right. You're now hired, our official head of AI,
Oh,
Tommy Simazzo. The pay is nothing.
Hooray!
There was somebody at the show in Chestertown. They said, "Hey, I'm a big fan of not just the DLP agenda. I was a big fan of the Rob and Joe show. I've been listening to you since you went to Mike O'Mara's house."
Hell yes.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that was
That was a long time.
I was
ago.
married to my first wife when we went there.
Mm.
So that was forever
And
ago.
so was Robbie.
Yeah, and he said to me, he goes, and I loved the last track off. I thought it was great. I go, "Oh, did you vote?" He goes, "No, I didn't vote." I go, "Well, vote. I'm down by 1 vote." I said, "If you vote, then
Mhm.
I'll be tied." Hey, I looked today. I'm down by 2 votes. I went in there, voted for Rob.
Hey, do you know his name?
I don't.
Good job. Good job. Whenever a fan meets Joe and says how much they love him, you know what Joe does? He makes a point. to not know their name.
No, but I did thank him profusely, and yeah,
Yes.
I'm not going to remember. Didn't remember Tommy's story. I'm sure not going to remember one.
Casey said he was a big fan of the Theo and Joe show. It was called Irresponsible Radio.
Maybe that's the guy.
He won
maybe,
tickets to see Iron Man.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
the guy that got the Theo and the Irresponsible Radio
Maybe.
tattoo. Yeah.
Yes. Well, thank you, fans new and old. We're all fans of Bussy. What's going on?
Oh man. So Bussy, we finished recording our album back the first week of February. All the studio sessions are done. It's now getting mixed down. Any day now we expect to start hearing tracks and like giving thumbs up or thumbs down to it. We've been practicing because we were going to have a live show, a full band show at the State Theater in Haverty Grace this
up there.
Friday.
Fuck yeah.
That's where Cal Ripken was born. Just
Yeah.
in case you want to know. Also home of Tom Myers. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Two
Well,
greats.
yeah, Tom Myers and Cal Ripken were supposed to come.
Yeah.
But I got a call at 3:30 today because the guy said, the guy that booked us, Ryan Lina, he said that the fire marshal came through and found structural damage at the State Theater and has shut down the State Theater.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was like, hey, is this something that could be fixed by Friday? And he was like, well, it's a wall that's sinking into the ground. I'm like, that takes an afternoon
Yeah.
and a trip to Home Depot.
This is Cal Ripken's hometown. He never shut down.
Yeah,
That's
did that.
right. That
Yeah.
is the
Iron
opposite
Man?
of the Iron Man.
Yeah.
I've been trying to find a location up there I was like, look, we have all the equipment. We can just set up in a parking lot and do a Bussy show in a parking lot.
Yeah.
But nothing.
Now,
Nothing.
there were tickets sold?
Yeah.
That's-
And the guy said that they were saying that. So Eric actually paid to promote this show. And he set it up so that he could monitor the clicks that went directly to the ticket page.
Okay.
And Eric had like 300 some clicks to that
Whoa.
link. And the guy said he wouldn't give us a number, but he did say that he was going to make money off the show. So we did the math, and it would have been he would have already sold like 40 tickets.
Okay.
Do you
he was
know what
making
Eric
money off
spent
of
to do that? Because I'm curious about that.
25 bucks.
Okay. I'll talk to him.
Which
about that.
I
Yeah.
spent 25 bucks on TikTok and promoted the gas station Dick Pills clip from the 98 Rock Polar Comedy Show.
Yeah.
And it's gotten like 88,000 views. I mean,
We
it's
need to start
fucking
doing that.
blowing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brittany says her high snack is sweet pickles wrapped in ham, dipped in ranch. She's a baddie.
Sweet pickles
Mhm.
wrapped in ham, dipped in ranch.
Yep.
Okay.
She's
Yeah.
fun.
Are you pregnant? Also, I went to the hookup, Marianne and Kirk's
Yeah.
show they had where they do like
Yeah,
the,
no, I
Very
remember-
successful bit they do.
Yeah, they had one girl, and I guess that girl quit, and then they got
Yeah.
a second
and
girl.
they got another girl to come
Okay.
in with, and she had like pink hair and she's
Uh-huh.
a school
Okay.
teacher and everything.
What do you think?
Pink
You like
Pony
her?
Club.
Yeah, she
All
was.
right, yeah,
Which Marianne was, she was like, I don't know, because she showed up and she looked a bit bigger, and I was like, hey, I ain't mad at that.
yeah.
What do you mean? But whenever I go to 98 Rock events now, I get noticed. It's like Lou even got noticed. Some guy bought Lou a drink because he was like, hey, you're Lou. And I was like, that's right, it's Lou.
Yeah, Mario gets recognized. He loves it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were, and then like I get in that environment and it's like, oh, everyone here knows everything about me. And I don't
Mhm.
have to, but then I forget that there are people that don't know. And the things that I do sound very odd because I went up to go say goodbye to Kirk. And as I'm leaving the stage, the couple that won, which by the way, there was a previous couple that won that came and they got married.
They got married.
Yeah.
People from the hookup got
Yes.
married.
2 years ago,
Yeah.
they met on the hookup. They got married and they brought their 1-year-old child.
That'll be good because then when they get divorced, she can redo the hookup.
Yeah,
Yes.
All right.
the
They-
re-hookup.
Kirk and Marianne are responsible for a kid. is
Yeah,
what
there's a
you're saying.
human life that exists because of an afternoon radio
Did they name it
contest.
Kirky Ann?
No, they named it something like Wyland or something.
You have to
Uh,
name it ever Kirk and Marianne. You have to do
Yeah.
some combination.
Kirk
Its
and
Yeah.
name is the
Kirky Ann.
hookup.
Yeah. Its name is cocaine. But so I'm saying goodbye to Kirk. The couple that won, I'm leaving, and as I'm trying, I was like, "Excuse me." I go to get past him, and he sees me. He goes, "Holy shit, you're Tommy Simbazo!" And I was like, "Well, yes, I am." And he was like, "Oh man, I love Bussy. I'm a huge Bussy fan. Where can I get merch? My boys and I, we all want to get Bussy shirts and come to a Bussy show." And I was like, "Hey, you know what? Free Bussy tickets for the couple." And he was like, "Oh man, that's awesome." And she was like, "What's this?" And he was like, "Oh, he's giving us Bussy tickets." And she was like, "Pussy tickets?" And he was like, "No, they have this band. They sing about Father's Day at the Glory Hole." And I
You're
was
not
like,
allowed to go.
Yeah.
and I could just see the ick crawling onto her
Oh,
face.
yeah.
And
It's
I'm
hard,
like,
it's hard to
"Shut up.
explain it.
Shut up. Don't
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
say yeah. So yeah, and then when it was very, I love Marianne's so funny because when I went to tell Marianne that story, I was like, I was passing the couple that won, and she was like, "Won?" And I was like, well, I mean, the guy that won the opportunity to have sex with this
Yes,
with this
sure.
lady, and she was like, "Lady."
Norm Macdonald has a famous joke that you win another contestant.
Yeah.
Yes. You mentioned being recognized. I go and literally leave the show here last week. My buddy Jay's at the Western Grill. I walk in. There's a guy next to him. I've never seen me before. He looks at me, he goes, "The DLP agenda."
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, first I'm like, well, Jay's fucking with me.
Okay. Yeah.
And I go, yeah. And he goes, "Love you, man." And I'm like, cool. I'm like, yeah, we just recorded. Yeah, of course you recorded. It's Tuesday. And I'm like, is this real? And then Jay, I don't know this fucking guy. And we're talking about the Dream Girl graph. I'm like, that's Jay. That was Jay's idea. You're Jay. Oh my God. This guy, he was a character. He claimed to have an important job, but he was acting like he didn't care about that. Brian, I believe you're the name.
Shout out Brian. He's probably listening right now.
I hope so. He bought 3 shots, 3 different rounds and it was called a gay dad bomb.
Oh, every time he bought this.
Yes.
Now hold on. 3 rounds, so he bought 9 shots.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Gay dad bomb.
And the joke I made was, Jay's the dad, you're gay, I'm the bomb. But it's flavored vodka and Sprite.
Is it delicious?
Oh.
It's like usually a bomb is flavored vodka and Red Bull, but I guess the Sprite makes it gay.
Okay.
I don't know.
God.
Or makes it a dad. I don't know.
I had
yeah.
a Sprite the other day.
Yeah.
I poured it right into my asshole. Hope it doesn't make me gay.
It doesn't. So apparently, I told him he better become a Patreon now, and he kept referencing like things, and I was like, I don't know what he's talking about, and then I was like, oh, that's from an episode a year ago. It was one of those deals.
Oh, he's a real fan.
Exactly, super fan. So
At
shout
least
out.
you remembered
Brian.
his name.
I did remember his
Brian.
name. I say it with confidence, Joe. It could be wrong, but I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure. It was
I
Brian.
hope you're right.
I posted about it online, so it should be.
Did you get drunk with him?
Too
I guess
drunk.
you did, right? 3
He
shots.
left, and I had. Okay, this happened the week before.
You kept drinking gay dad bombs.
I can't get enough. Okay, just give me the gay. Leave the dad part out. Give me the gay bomb. What is something that is the first time that's happened at my apartment since I've lived there? That happened the other week.
Fire alarm.
You shaved your
Oh,
balls.
fire alarms happen a lot.
Oh.
We've talked. Remember the story?
Oh
where
yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Shaved his balls. I hope that's
No.
not true.
Oh, power went out.
No, that's happened.
Yeah.
It's something.
Bomb threat.
No. It's
Mm.
something that's specific to me and my apartment.
Oh,
A squirter.
Your internet went out. A squirter, or your internet went out. One of those two.
Got one of these.
Oh, someone knocked on your door?
Yeah.
Jehovah's Witness.
For some reason, oh no, it's 2 a.m. For some reason, I decided to bring 3 people back to the apartment. Nothing sexual or anything. We're just drunk. By the way, you know what I have in my apartment to serve?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Hold on. 3 people and you, or
Yes.
Okay, so there's
Yes.
4 people.
What's the makeup?
Girl, guy, gay guy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Nice.
And
real quick.
2 of the 3,
Oh, yeah.
sure thing for your boy.
Okay. So
The dudes.
so the not the gay dude, but the other 2, are they a couple?
No one's a couple.
So this girl's just out.
I know them all just from
Okay.
West End.
Okay.
But we've never, I mean, I know their name. I mean, we're friends, but it's like,
And you weren't ready for the night to end.
well, yes, neither were they. But I told them I have nothing. By nothing, I mean, I don't have food. This is what I had. I had a half drank Michelob Ultra can in my kitchen.
Did
So-
they finish it?
Yes, they did. We did
Ugh.
shots and we passed it around. And then we get, I call Jay, who's 6 doors down, who always has alcohol. It's 2 a.m. Doesn't answer. I text the group, Jay and Julia. Anyone have alcohol? Of course, if they're asleep,
Yeah.
why wouldn't they be? They get up at 6, 7 in the morning. And we're playing YouTube music. The fucking one guy's playing the drums on the coffee table. The gay guy, angelic voice, just singing, you
Oh,
know.
he's singing all Queen
Exactly.
songs.
Right. And then knock on the door. I'm like, fuck yeah. Hey, the alcohol here's gang. My buddy Jay came through, opened the door. This woman, never seen her before in my life. I have to work tomorrow morning. Keep it down. Sorry, neighbor I've never met. My bad.
Oh,
Keep it
man.
down. Yes. First time that's happened.
She's across the hall? Is she touching you?
I think she's touching me.
Oh,
She's
you've never
touching
met
me.
her, huh?
Never met her. Well, I think we're on different shifts because
Now,
I don't get up early.
did you then say it's time to go home,
We
guys?
turned it down, and then everybody sort of left and realized, the only thing I had going for us is the ability to play music. And now I don't have that.
Yeah, you had no food,
You just wanna
no
read.
drink.
Just
Now you're just going to sit
sit
there.
quiet.
You want to
quietly.
meditate together?
There are some other things you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have done that.
Unfortunately.
But hey, when you bang a gay guy and a girl at the same time, that's also going to be loud, Jay. Am I
Yeah.
right?
What's the
Tommy?
girl gonna do?
So
But-
let's end with this.
Yeah.
Went to the Lincoln Theater to see Rory Scovel.
Hell yeah. Another thing I missed.
And comedians Doug Powell, Tony Graysick, Sean Gabbert. We saw Jared Stern there. And we
Mhm.
all went to see Rory, and he was fucking incredible. He was
So good.
really, really good. He has a show now that he's on. He's got a pretty big role on HBO. The star of it is Steve Carell.
Yeah,
Is that a
yeah.
big enough? Is that a big enough name for you?
I've heard of that guy.
He
Sure.
has a bunch of scenes with Steve Carell.
Okay, yeah,
Does that work for
okay,
you?
There's
yeah.
one that's posted on Roy's Facebook.
So
and Instagram.
so great. So afterwards we hang out at this club, and it was not conducive to hanging out with him, so we ended up leaving. But before we went to dinner, and I didn't know this because Tony, who's Larry Poon, he's on he does the
Sure.
Chris and Tony show. We go to a Thai
the
restaurant.
Tony and Chris show. How
Sorry,
dare
the
you.
Tony and Chris show. Sorry about that. The Tony and Chris show. Sorry. It's there's 6 of us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't matter who they are because the audience isn't going to know them. Tony looks at the waiter who walks up and goes, "Can you split the check 6 ways?" We haven't ordered a thing yet. Everybody has Venmo.
Bad start.
Can you order it 6 ways?
Hey.
I'll tell you what, man. I loved it. By the way, why do you think he wanted to split this check 6 ways?
So he didn't have to pay.
He said because Joe always orders appetizers, which I don't.
Uh-huh.
That's completely not true.
You're
Classic
usually the
Joe.
cheapest one you
Because I don't
alcohol.
drink, right?
Yeah.
And I go, no, I'm not the villain here. I'm the hero. I don't do that.
No.
He says,
Heroes are strong.
he says to the guy, "Let's split this thing 6 ways," and the guy goes, "No," which I love. He's
Yeah.
not going to split it 6.
No, I'm not
What are you,
Hey.
5?
It's one for every cavity.
And then-
6 ways he wanted to split it. The guy said, "No, you know what we did instead?
What?
We put it on one card and everybody Venmoed what they owed."
Yeah.
That's what happened.
I can
Isn't
see
that
Tony
what-
like, oh God, he's getting appetizers.
I was stressed when he said that. So I was I was thrilled when the waiter responded in that manner. Now
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love Tony,
yeah.
but come on, that's 6 ways.
I think that should never happen in this day and age with a Venmo and
Never,
cash
ever,
out. It's
ever
not
should
out
it
there.
happen.
Right.
You know what the guy said? He goes, "Actually, usually we don't do that for parties bigger than 2."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also,
And
like,
we were 4 bigger.
you're better off paying it with your credit card and getting points and then getting people Venmo.
100%.
Mhm.
I paid, and then everybody Venmoed me, and I made money.
Nice.
Now I
There you
didn't
go.
make more than I
Yeah.
didn't, but they definitely
Yeah,
ate into what I
So,
owed.
so much for being the hero.
Yeah.
Well, that's always the
stealing from my
It's
friends.
a tough job.
if
Yeah.
Tony was he is smart, but if
Yeah.
he had thought it through, he would have put it on his card. Everybody overpays.
Okay. Well,
when
first
they-
of all, you don't think this is? He's probably had dinner with 6 people or more 100 times in his life. So
yeah,
he should have known by now.
of
that
course.
Venmo
Why am I
exists and
explaining
credit
this to
card
him?
points? Yes.
Not only does he get the points, everybody's going to overpay, and you end up getting your meal for $10.
Tony, explain yourself on the Tony and Chris show.
I
Chris is
need
going to
him.
agree with us.
I need him to explain to me.
Yeah.
Also, why did he come to me and say that it was my fault that we were doing this?
Well, that I like.
Own
That I
that.
like. Yes.
Don't make it my fault. By the way, you know who did order an appetizer? Mario.
Oh, you
No,
know what? I would
maybe.
have pointed I would have pointed out Jared Stern. I'm like, look at us.
Stern, it wasn't at dinner,
Oh, okay.
but that would have worked.
That
for
would have
sure.
worked.
Yeah.
Sure.
Look at this guy.
Tommy, thank you for joining us. We
Oh,
look
thanks
forward to more
thanks for
Bussy
having me,
exploits,
guys.
more
Yeah.
murder mysteries, more
Album's coming this
albums
spring.
coming out. Yes. Great to have you on. Jess will be back next week. Thank you guys. Till then.
See ya.